The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Most people think money is about intelligence. They believe if you are smart enough, you will be rich. But what if that idea is completely wrong? What if money has very little to do with how smart you are and almost everything to do with how you behave? That is the core idea of the book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book does not teach you how to pick stocks. It does not teach complicated formulas. Instead, it explains how human behavior, emotions, fear, greed, and patience shape our financial lives. And once you understand this, you start seeing money very differently. Let us start with one simple truth. Two people can earn the same income, have the same education, live in the same country. Yet one builds wealth and the other stays broke. Why? Because money is not about knowledge, it is about behavior. Lesson 1. Money is about behavior, not intelligence. Some of the smartest people in history lost everything financially, and some average people quietly became very wealthy. Why does this happen? Because being good with money does not require genius. It requires self-control. It requires patience. It requires humility. It requires the ability to avoid stupid mistakes. You do not need to be right all the time. You just need to avoid being wrong in a big way. This is why emotional decisions are dangerous. Fear makes people sell at the worst time. Greed makes people take unnecessary risks. Smart people are not immune to emotions. Sometimes they're even worse at controlling them. Lesson 2. Luck and risk are always involved. We love success stories. We admire billionaires. We copy their habits. But we often forget one thing: luck. Every success story includes luck, and every failure includes risk. Two people can make the same decision. One becomes rich, the other loses everything. The difference is not always skill. Often it is timing, opportunity, or randomness. This does not mean effort doesn't matter. It means we should be humble. Do not assume all success is skill, and do not assume all failure is laziness. Understanding luck makes you less arrogant. Understanding risk makes you more careful. Both are essential for long-term success. Lesson 3. Compounding is the most powerful force. Albert Einstein once said that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. But compounding is not just about math, it's about time. Warren Buffett did not become rich only because he's smart. He became rich because he invested early and stayed invested for decades. Time is the secret. Small gains over a long period beat big gains over a short period. Most people underestimate how powerful patience is. They want fast results. They want quick wins. But wealth grows slowly, quietly, over time. Consistency beats intensity. Lesson 4. Getting rich is not the same as staying rich. Many people get rich. Very few stay rich. Why? Because staying rich requires a different skill. Getting rich often involves taking risks. Staying rich involves avoiding risks. It means protecting what you already have. It means playing defense. This requires humility. It requires saying, "I have enough." The goal is not maximum returns. The goal is survival. If you survive long enough, compounding will do the rest. Lesson 5. Enough is a powerful word. One of the hardest things in life is knowing when enough is enough. More money, more status, more things. There is always someone richer. There is always a bigger house, a better car, a more luxurious lifestyle. But chasing more without limits is dangerous. People who never feel satisfied take risks they don't need to take. They trade peace for ego, security for appearance. True wealth is being content. It is knowing when to stop. Enough is realizing that what you have is already sufficient. Lesson 6. Wealth is what you don't see. When people think of wealth, they imagine luxury cars, mansions, and designer clothes. But real wealth is invisible. It is money saved, not money spent. It is options, freedom, time. Spending money shows success. Saving money builds wealth. The person driving the expensive car might be broke. The person living simply might be financially free. Wealth is not about looking rich, it's about being secure. Lesson 7. Freedom is the highest form of wealth. What is the best thing money can buy? Freedom. Freedom to choose how you spend your time. Freedom to say no. Freedom to walk away from toxic situations. Money gives you control over your life, not because it buys happiness, but because it buys independence. The ability to wake up and decide what you want to do is the real luxury, and it doesn't require millions, it requires margin. Lesson 8. Reasonable beats rational. In theory, people should make rational decisions. In reality, they make emotional ones, and that's okay. The best financial plan is not the most mathematically perfect one. It's the one you can stick with. A reasonable plan that works is better than a perfect plan you abandon. If a strategy keeps you calm, lets you sleep at night, and helps you stay consistent, it's a good strategy. Sustainability matters more than optimization. Lesson 9. Tails drive everything. In finance and life, a small number of events create most of the results. A few good decisions matter more than hundreds of average ones. A few bad mistakes can ruin everything. This is why avoiding disaster is more important than chasing perfection. You do not need to win big all the time. You just need to avoid losing big. Lesson 10. Plan for things going wrong. History is full of surprises. Markets crash. Jobs disappear. Unexpected events happen. The best plans assume uncertainty. Having a margin of safety is not pessimism, it's realism. Saving for emergencies, avoiding too much debt, living below your means. These habits protect you when life does not go as planned, and life rarely goes as planned. Final message. Money is not about how much you make, it's about how you behave. It's about patience over panic, humility over ego, long-term thinking over short-term excitement. The goal is not to impress others. The goal is to control your own life. If you master the psychology of money, you don't just become wealthier, you become calmer, more confident, and more free. That's the real lesson of this book. If this summary helped you see money differently, remember this one idea. Wealth is not what you see. Wealth is what gives you freedom.